Now broadcasting from the Next Gen Conservative Studio in sunny South Florida, bringing you the latest in politics, current events, and pop culture. This is the Whitfield Report with Sam Whitfield.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Whitfield Report. And thank you all for tuning in to help me celebrate my 27th birthday. I am honored if you are here, watching this live. And if you're listening to this on the audio podcast as well, I appreciate you tuning in as well. And I've received several DMs and messages from people wishing me a happy birthday. So I really appreciate that. And yeah, this really isn't going to be too much of a formal stream here. But I did want to come on and just, throw rather informal birthday celebration with you guys. So first off, let's say hello to chat here as always. Chuck is scared. There's no reason to be scared, Chuck. It's just a it's just a birthday celebration. I'm not Alan. I'm not going to drive to your house at all. Although I hear that Alan might be driving to my house because that's what he does. Whiskey says happy birthday. That's right. Thank you, Mr. Whiskey, and feel free to mosey your distillery loving ass into the on-air chat if you want. If you're not set up for it though, that's cool. Yes, I will even say hello to Carl Santon. I know you hate me, but I also know that you love to hate me. So, there's that. Even my enemies can't deny, and my haters can't deny that I'm a likable guy at the end of the day. As always, fellow in a meadow, aka Miss Whiskey, who is just awesome, extremely awesome. TB, I think you've been in the chat before. Be careful, 27. Well, I'm not Jim Morrison, and I'm not, I'm not Jimi Hendrix either. So I think I'm good. And then Stassi Sasson says, yellow flannel, love it, happy birthday. So yeah, thank you all for popping in here. I'm really not sure how long the stream is going to go for, or if anyone's even going to pop in. Who knows? I do have Discord on, so, and I am in VC, so if anyone who is in there already would like to join in, feel free to do so. I might drop the link later on in the chat. It is subscriber only chat tonight, so I'm not making you pay for this, but I do ask that you be subscribed for 10 minutes or longer, and yeah, that's about ready. In terms of subs, that's that's how we do things here. Chat, if you could convince everyone to subscribe, spread the word about the show, and get me to 800 by the end of let's say this week, I would really appreciate that. And speaking of appreciation, there's been a lot of internet drama lately, and I'm not going to name specific names, but I've noticed this trend on the internet where people who have streams, they love to grow audiences and communities, if you want to put it that way. But then they immediately start shitting on their audience, or maybe over time they shit on their own audience because of disagreements or ideological changes or what have you. Now, granted, I might not agree with everyone who always tunes into the chat. As most of you guys know, I started, the show doing political commentary years and years and years ago, which is always, politics is always a dicey subject. Of course, now with the internet, it seems that almost everything is dicey on the internet, or one way or another. But the one thing I have always appreciated about this audience, for the most part, with the exception of a few people who no longer, tune in and whatnot, is the fact that everyone is able to, come in here and chat and be civil and have a good time most of the time. Those of you who mainly listen on audio, you send me very good tweets usually, and I've always appreciated that. And I've always appreciated my audience, regardless of the size. Because it's not the number of listeners that you have in a show, it's the quality of the audience. And you guys help to make me a better host by extension. And I've had some pretty unique experiences in the show. I've been able to interview some big names in the past, and then also introduce some people who have become big names. And it's an honor to do that. I've been doing commentary over the course of really 3 election cycles, and that's been a bit bumpy, but still fun nonetheless. And I've also branched into other things like just talking random stuff on the internet, ad-libbing conversations with people, and just having just some really wacky, off-the-wall conversations, which are the best. So that has all been, all fun and whatnot. I think, though, what has shocked me the most, and I don't bring this up as a brag at all, but one thing that has kind of shocked me is how I have received DMs from people in the past, especially within the last year. And there's one particular gentleman who I'm not going to name because he asked me not to um, identify him publicly. But there's an individual who I met in a sports group online, kind of like a fantasy football thing. And we got to talking, and we were talking on a podcast once, and I didn't introduce myself as Sam. I went under a different name. And I asked him what what podcast he listens to, and he actually mentioned the Whitfield Report, and I told him that I was the host, and he actually told me that that the podcast meant a lot to him. Not just that, but that um, the podcast actually um, saved his life in a sense. And I was perplexed by what he meant by that. Hold on a sec, chat. I'm going to turn off. I'm going to mute the. Okay. I was just muting Discord notifications so they weren't coming over the system. But anyway, so this individual told me that he was going through a really depressed period during lockdown. And he said that the show actually helped him through quarantine and helped him overcome his depressive state. And I was kind of blown away. I didn't know how to respond, honestly. And I asked him specifically how. And he mentioned that there was an episode of the show that I did with Johnny Arcade and Apex Gamma and a few of the other crew in the DZ, where I guess we did this really dumb like conversation where we talked about like aliens coming down and like breeding with gorillas or something insanely stupid and inane by that. And he said that he was laughing his ass off, and that because of that interaction, I guess this guy lives in the middle of he lives out in the sticks, and so he told me he didn't get out much, but he said that just listening to that conversation, it felt like he was with a group of friends and whatnot. Now, I don't know this individual that well outside of the internet, so it could be a troll and whatnot. I don't know. But the thought that this show could uplift someone's day like that really fascinates me, and it also means a lot to me because I didn't really start this show out like as a motivational podcast or you can do it podcast. My motivation was never really to be like a Mike Cernovich or a Jack Murphy, like a life coach or anything like that. I just wanted to get on here and when I first started podcasting even years ago, riff, on politics, and then as the show evolved, just riff on a bunch of various topics. But I never expected that the show would help someone. And so that just means a lot to me that someone would value this show in that way. Because honestly, I'm just a dude on the internet here. I'm not a celebrity. I'm not anyone super famous. I'm just a guy here, as we speak, just honestly reassociating and speaking my mind, and that's what the show, is when it's at its best, and when I'm not having, guests. I just love chatting with people and chatting with the chat. So, for the show to make an impact on even just one person, it's kind of a cool thing, I must say. And part of that for me, folks, is those of you that, come back every single week, or, if you guys don't like to listen to live, those of you who download the show and let me know your thoughts afterwards. That means a lot too. And, of course, would I like to make money at this? Of course. But I don't do this strictly because of the money and podcasting. I do it because it's something that I've developed a skill for. I've always loved, I know it's kind of cringy at this point, but I would kind of consider myself a radio guy, so to speak. The interesting thing of it was, by the time I was 18, and I could have been working in radio, podcasting was like already starting to take off. And I had been on the podcast bandwagon, for a couple of years at that point. But I actually had a few local broadcasters in Denver, where I'm originally from, tell me to stick with podcasting. So that's what I did, and we are here now. I did do a show rebrand at one point, and yeah. So I am just glad to be here. So I'm chat and let's see. I'm checking on chat. Let's see. Whiskey says he'll jump on in a few. And yeah, I know people want Assassin to jump in chat, and believe me, I would love that, but Assassin likes to she and I have talked. I know what she sounds like. I love Saucin, but she would like to talk privately, and I respect that. Starshine, thanks for popping in. I understand that you can't, join in, but I appreciate it. Real Chads don't do Monday. Carl, well, I am a I am a real Chad, Carl. Thanks for acknowledging that, buddy. You're finally getting there. Um, and yeah, you're right. I don't do Mondays, but because it's my birthday and because people asked if I was going to do a show on my actual birthday, I'm here for it. So, um, I'm here to amuse you guys in chat and anyway. Oh, hello there, fella in a meadow. How are you doing tonight, ma'am? I no, today actually is my birthday, so birthday evening, I guess. I can't I can't complain too much. Whoa, Mr. Mr. Whiskey, showing Gamma who's boss. How have you been, sir? It's been a while since I've heard your whiskey voice. He just texted me. He said he's at a bar. I hope he's drinking one in my honor. And well, he said he said he's at a bar, but knowing him, it's a gay bar. I don't know. Do they have gay bars out in the Midwest even, or are those are those? Well, knowing him, he would be the one guy to stumble into one on. Yeah, that those. I mean we have gay bars here in Florida all over the place, and if you end up in them, it's weird. Let me just put it that way. They're easy to identify here, so there's no excuse to end up in one. But anyway, you two actually have a new show on YouTube. That's it's a pretty good show, but it doesn't have enough publicity, I don't think. So oh okay. Can you hear me now? I changed an input.
I can hear you. I just we'll wait on Chuck.
Okay, yeah. I just clicked to toggle, so chat should be able to hear you guys now. But
excellent.
Anyway, so what are you crypto heads up to these days?
It's not really your average crypto show. It's something that we're doing that's kind of off the rails. It looks at more like the altcoin shit. We're not into the Bitcoins. We're not into the Ethereums. Don't fuck around with all that. That's not really where the money's at. We don't make investment advice. We just go and fucking talk about coins. That's what we do. And we like to talk about scams. Scams are fun to talk about. We love to talk about the drama over on crypto. I mean, Richard Hart right now, he's just fucking exploding with drama. This man wants to fight everybody on the internet one at a time.
He's good at it too.
Yeah.
Sounds like another person I know who wants to fight everyone, but is extremely bad at it. Who also LARPs as a crypto advisor, but you know, we're not gonna go there. But yeah, for those of you who don't know, who Mr. and Mrs. Whiskey are, you should know by now. But in case you guys don't, I think it's been almost a year since I've known you guys.
Yeah, it's got to be getting close.
And I found both of you in the weirdest corners of the internet. I met Miss Whiskey first on Interesting Stuff, which I'm not even sure that show is around anymore. I don't think.
Oh, did they shut her down?
No, I don't know. I don't know if they shut it down, but I don't think Jeremy ever got out of his chair after spewing.
The drunken stupor got him fucked up, huh?
I think he's still in Nighty Night land, maybe. I don't know. And then
a mix of drywall dust and hard alcohol will do that to a guy. You just fuck you up for life.
Yeah, well, and then too many TikTok memes will fry your brain as well.
Yeah, for sure. Don't watch that garbage.
I went on TikTok for like 5 minutes, and I was like, well, this is gay, and yeah, I just never picked it up again. And then
only one person gets to TikTok any bullshit to me, and that's like second, third hand, and it better be Miss Whiskey or you're getting a fucking backhand. Get the fuck away from me with that shit.
Well, and then you, Whiskey, I actually met through Apex in the Aid and Tacky Discord, which I don't know what that boy was doing in that Discord, but
we were having a lot of fun, Sammy. That's what was happening.
But I'm glad you saved him from the internet, because that was a wild saga, I must say.
Yeah, that was a fucking wild ride. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It came to a very abrupt end, though. It was like when you go to a fucking roller coaster and you're on the roller coaster and it just ends too quickly. You wish there was more track.
Well, when I jumped in there, they everything seemed pretty hunky dory, and as per usual, I jump in there and then chaos just reigned.
Well, here's the thing: is that could have been milked out much longer, but the deal was with it. The reason why it came to such a fast end was because when they went on Aid, they went fucking. It was like from 0 to 110 right now. Like there was no we're gonna expose you on this and that and the other thing. It was like boom one day, people are liking her. Boom the next day, here's her fucking nudes. Her talking about fucking a dude who has to shove toilet paper up his ass to fucking plug his butthole or else shit just runs out. And then, pictures of her fucking place circled, her windows on fucking Kiwi Farms. I mean, that, yikes. Fuck.
So you're one of. Oh, I forgot you were one of those. You go deep into the internet blood sports lore.
It wasn't even like that. It was just that at the time, I was associated with some people on the internet who that was what they were interested in. So I just got the shit linked to me.
So So you're kind of just like a casual observer of all things internet
Meow,
internet
meow,
related.
Oh shit!
Oh
meow,
shit, it's
Bridget.
us.
Damn!
Nope. Meow. No, no, it's not. It's completely a cat.
Oh
We
damn.
won't even say no names. But this is amazing.
Yeah,
It's like it's like seeing an extraterrestrial spaceship in the fucking air for a minute.
wow. Wow.
Meowpy
Ho-
birthday, Sammy.
Hopefully you
Meow.
don't disappear as fast.
Wow, we have an anomaly in chat here, folks. Someone's missing cat is in chat. Wow. And thank you. It's been a heck of a day. This might be the best present I've gotten all day. Is just to
Meow. Meow, meow, meow.
um yeah, well, first time for everything. We have a cat on on stream now.
On air. Very nice. Sam, I have a question. What are your thoughts on repealing the 19th?
I think that I am totally for repealing the 19th.
Attaboy.
I'm totally in favor of putting you in charge of the entire female gender.
No, I don't want that responsibility.
Meow, meow, meow.
Mm-hmm.
I yeah.
You know, Sam, I think you left out a detail about the cat, right? I think that the cat is a stolen gas station cat, right?
Yeah.
Meow, meow, meow.
Meow.
It's actually stolen British station cat. So if anyone could please help me and find me, that would be very awesome.
Well, your owner is supposedly going to Vegas, so you could
Meow, 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 meow.
you could escape within the next few days. I mean,
Oh,
there
meow.
Did I just hear there's a lost pussy somewhere?
there is, but it's I mean, it's unfortunate too.
Alright, so well, I am just here to sing happy birthday to Sammy in my British cat stolen gas station accent.
Oh.
You sound like a corner store Asian.
Yep, meth is a wonderful drug. I would appreciate if everyone did a lot more of it.
Well, I
Meow,
mean,
meow, 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 dear Sam. Meow, 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 dear Sam. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. And close scene.
wow, I've never had a cat sing to me before, but that was awesome. Thank you. Thank you, stolen gas station cat, and hopefully someone can recover you soon.
I sure hope so as well, because you know what? Merch is just shitting and pissing all over everything that is what he calls my litter box.
Well, that's just sad. At this point, he is he's trying to outdo Ethan Ralph in terms of
I do not know what is in Ethan Ralph, but he is not shitting and pissing on the little corner that I have. It's just a little corner. All I want's a little corner.
Well, it's too bad that it's too bad that you can't get a better caretaker. I would adopt you, but I'm a dog person, and
Well, that would make you pretty heterosexual in my book.
I think Alan, even though he's a dog person, Alan Powell might be willing to help you out. So I don't know
He
though.
is the most heterosexual person to ever live, so I guess maybe.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, I hope that you get the help you need. And also, quick question: if your name is Louis, supposedly, why did he name a girl cat Louis? That makes no sense.
Because he wanted to get a cat.
That could be
Stole the
short for
cat.
Lois.
No, he stole the cat, but he wanted to treat a girl bad, and then it was a boy cat, so he just like, I don't know, something treated a girl bad. That's all I know.
So
He wants
you are
Something treated a girl bad.
that rejected him first.
well,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I mean that's basically the story of Mersha's life.
Existence.
Mm-hmm. And I'm surprised. Well, let's see. I'm surprised Alan hasn't popped up in chat yet because he would totally be here.
Isn't Alan like a moving target right now?
I mean, Alan is literally a moving target. He's
Meow 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 meow
he's moving all over the place.
meow.
So yeah, meow indeed.
Meow.
Um,
Meow.
we should actually get we should actually get
Hey! Looks like Apex is on the way.
oh,
Meow.
oh
Meow meow meow.
wow.
Here, purr.
Yeah. Well, well, that's the other thing is Apex could take the stolen. Apex could take you. He's literally drowning in pussy. He's
Oh.
he's surrounded by it. He is surrounded by it constantly.
Meow 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 meow.
Yes, yes she is. Apex. That is
There
exactly.
he is. There he is.
Meow meow meow.
Wait a minute.
Meow.
Hold the fucking phone, kitty. Sit
Meow.
down. No. Oh, wait on. Hold on.
I don't know what Kitty Apex
Oh.
is talking about, but is it the stolen gas station Kitty?
That's the one that was just meowing at me in response to my entry.
Meow. Yes.
Is
Welcome.
that you?
Meow. Meow. Yes. Meow. Meow.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, meow, meow, you
Ooh. With the purr. Nice.
bitch. Happy birthday, Sammy.
Thank you, Apex. Happy.
I'm very sorry. Look, I'm very sorry that I'm late. Yes, happy birthday
You're
to
late.
me for.
You're late.
I know. Well, look, I messaged Sammy like 6 hours ago. I was like, "Hey, buddy, you know you got IRL stuff going on, or you gonna do a stream?" And I got off work and I sat around. I'm like, well, I'm gonna walk up to the bar because my car doesn't fucking work. And then I got to the bar and he's like, "Yeah, just got to do some phone calls," and then he posts a stream. So I had to walk the
Are
fuck back
walking
home.
indeed.
That is
Sammy.
that is true.
You know notice given motherfucker.
It's true. It is true. I
He
mean,
never
not to
gives
put him on the spot on his birthday.
You do
but
this all the time, Sammy. God damn it.
It's got look.
Still
It's why we love this little bastard, isn't it?
Mm.
Whiskey. It's good to talk to you and Laundry, Miss Wet Sandwich. It's great to talk to you both again.
Meow.
Not you, bitch. You, you meowing ass bitch. You speak English. I know you know how because you already did.
Meow.
So some really chinky shit, but it was English.
Yeah. Are you in heat? Mercer stolen gas station.
Well, oh, I'm English. It's kind of hard to be in heat when you are stuck in a house with cigarette butt smells, and you can't even go to your own litter box because Mersh already took a shit and a piss in it, and he's too lazy to do anything about it besides just take a shit and a piss in it. It's a very sad state for me, and if anyone could save me, I would really, really appreciate it. I cannot fall asleep in this blubber grave one more night. It is just so terrible.
His accent is what how you take your wife traveling across the world, and she just kind of.
Oh, he is going to kill me. I bruised my tail the last time I got out of his flubber cuddle.
Flubber cuddle.
Yeah, he was going to kill me. He is going to kill me. Mark my words, you guys. He is going to kill me.
Hold on.
Flubber cuddle. Hold on. Just we're gonna put Flubber cuddle to the side just for a second because we're gonna expand on that a little bit because I would be willing to bet. I would be willing to bet you that you're gonna die at the hands of your current owner.
This is true.
But it's gonna be. He'll flame it like. I just went retarded. He'll flame it like. He'll flame it like an accident.
How's it going,
like
Kenny Jones?
Feline AIDS or something like that.
I don't even know what we're talking about anymore.
I don't either. I'm just
I'm just glad that Sammy supports repealing the 19th. Attaboy.
I definitely support repealing the 19th.
Sammy, hold on. Sammy also supports Chrissy Mayer, who has the gums of a racehorse. She's not attractive, nor is she funny. She's a woman, Sam. Get a grip. I didn't want to call you out on Twitter.
Are those the women that give you guys the gummies?
No, she's just got a lot of gums in her mouth.
A horse.
Well, you as Gene Simmons once said, you can't have filet mignon every night of the week. So there is that.
Hey, you gotta let Chuck in, Sammy.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
We need that's right whiskey. We need
make that an NFT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, since whiskey is into NFTs and coins and whatnot, when are we gonna get Sammy coin?
Yeah, we could mint that
on the market.
Hold on. Let me back you up for a second. How about?
All right. Well, I love you guys, and God bless you, Sammy. Happy birthday. I'm just gonna euthanize myself at this point.
Well,
self-sacrifice. That's honorable. I appreciate you, Mercer's Kitty, for
yes. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
You purr on into the afterlife, baby.
Yes.
Godspeed.
There will be a special place in cat heaven for you.
God's purr.
Wow, that was an anomaly. Never thought I'd have a talking cat on the show in a million years.
I'm sorry that I missed it. Most of it, anyway.
It was good.
No, I think you got here right when it started, pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Good.
Like I said, spaceship here and gone.
So I want to back up just this minute here.
Yeah.
We're gonna scratch Sammy coin, and I just think cripple coin rolls off.
Cripple coin
rolls really well off the tongue.
Cripple.
It's gotta have 3 letters in it at least to make the token name.
Cripple crypto.
Ooh. Cripple. Ooh, yeah. Okay. How can you combine those without sounding like a retard? Cripple toe.
TR. I mean, Maybe.
Well, if you're merged, there's no difference between being crippled or retarded. So,
Well,
I
he's not alone there. Both being crippled and retarded.
yeah, and having the
Well, you
worst.
just call it crypto, and you spell the front of it CRIP. Crypto.
Yeah.
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 And oh man.
It could be a Dow to get Sammy a new wheelchair.
Well, what's funny is pretty soon we'll all be stuck in the metaverse, right? So
No bullshit. You'll have to they can't even get a needle near me, motherfucker. Try putting a fucking VR mask on my face, bitch.
Oh, I don't want one. I don't want one either. But I'm just saying that they'll probably like grab you in your sleep and like.
Let me tell you something though. This might be the way that it is, and it actually might be better, right? So you're not forced to go to put the mask on or the VR headset, right? But let's say you no longer have to go to your 9 to 5, and you can work from home by sitting in a metaverse setting, which is not necessarily a cubicle. It can be outside. It can be wherever you fucking want it to be. You want to go sit in the middle of the fucking woods to do your work, bro? That's what you can do.
It's your room. Yeah, it's your fucking. It's like a
so it makes that part of it a lot more appealing, right?
Yeah, to the new generation of lazy pieces of shit. Yeah, for sure.
Well, I mean, it's not. I guess it is if you're tethered into your phone, if you can get Wi-Fi in a remote area, but generally you're not taking your laptop out to the woods to go do your day job, you know?
Well, right.
You couldn't do it from the cabin, but now you can. Now you can go to fucking far northern fucking North Dakota and go, into a remote area and do your desk job from, or wherever from there. You can attend the meetings. You can be there.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's a legitimate point, but my only argument is, like, you're going to need the holodeck from Star Trek. You're talking about strapping a heavy fucking thing onto your face. You got a thing on your face, and you're still in a physical environment that's not where you're talking about being. You know what I mean? Here's
the thing, right? They're still going to have to. People are still going to have to get the fuck up and go do something the 16 hours of the day that they're not behind that fucking headset. Like, it's not going to be like, okay, we're just now floating in a vat of shit, and we got this headset on, and fucking, we're like not living anymore outside. It has to be balanced, of course.
I mean, give me a break though. Like, it's gonna take 100 fucking years before, if we're diving headfirst into this, it's gonna take 100 fucking years before our brains melt. The most of our population's brains melt into this fucking headset before we're like, oh, wait a minute, maybe we need to, obviously.
Well, I mean, Elon's already got the version without the headset requirement developed.
Yeah, shove it.
There's like 10 people in line right now that are getting the chip implanted in their head like next month or some shit.
Well, good for them, dude. I mean, I'm all for that. Like, I was actually thinking earlier today, I was scrolling through Twitter, and I was so thankful for Elon Musk for the first time ever, because the most awesome explosions I think I've ever seen have all happened since he's been running SpaceX. I mean, the shit's recorded from every fucking angle. It's like Michael Bay couldn't make CGI that good.
Yeah, for real.
That's about the best that I could. It's not the best, but it is awesome. But no, I don't know. I mean, I definitely agree. I think that's where they're trying to go, but it's not. It's just not realistic, man. Like, you'd have to be able to sit in a room and be able to stand up and walk around some sort of omnidirectional treadmill where you can walk through this forest in which you're doing your, alleged work. To strap a thing on your face, it's still just attached to your phone. It's just a different version of it, and it's not healthy. And yes, they're going to mandate you walk for X amount of time and whatever, but nobody's going to fucking do that. Nobody's going to do that. They're going to try and master this new form of whatever, this new VR thing. They're going to spend all of their fucking time and they're going to lose their minds in various ways because they're all different people. Sammy, how you doing?
I mean, like I said, I'd love to get a new wheelchair, with
Yeah, it would be nice to walk around in, or
crypto.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
But would I even need it in the metaverse? That's the thing. Or could I just float around like in that game Second Life? Or
That's a good. That's actually a very valid
Sammy,
question.
I think you would get use of your legs back in a metaverse. You'd become an avatar of yourself that doesn't have any issues.
Yeah,
right.
Well, that's my point. That's my point, kind of.
Sure, but again, what my point is, and I mean, I agree entirely. Like it's amazing in its implications, but unless you're talking about, I mean, Sammy is a good example because, like, for me to imagine, like, sit in a chair and strap a thing on my head. Sammy sits in a chair all the time, So to sit in a chair and strap a thing on his head, and delve himself into this virtual universe is not as it's different. You know what I mean? It's totally different playing field, I guess, than it is for me or anybody that's totally able-bodied. So for Sammy, would you trade, the physical inabilities that you have to strap this thing on your face for X amount of hours a day to live in a fantasy and then ultimately come back to this reality at some point to do whatever it is to maintain this physical body that you have to go back into this fantasy world? Or would you just, try to make the best of the physical world that you live in? That's the go ahead.
I think you and I were having this conversation about a week ago, but the way I went about it was kind of totally nonsensical because I actually said that like I said that I actually would try and make like the best of being in the physical world because I mean mostly because I already have. And I mean say what you will about phones and tablets and whatnot, but at least you can turn them off to some extent. Like I think that like being in a virtual world would be too addictive, not just for me, but for a lot of people. Just in general.
That's actually kind of my point, man, is like,
yeah.
you would eventually, I could see not just you, but I mean, people that are fully physically able, but can live this alternate reality. I mean, I feel like this is well-worn territory in science fiction and shit, but, just,
You're not wrong. The gluttony has gotten to be way too extreme with society, and people. You're right. They will not enjoy in moderation. They will not live a dual lifestyle like is going to be required if that's how you want to live. 8 hours of your life is sitting down, or not. I mean, not necessarily sitting down. You could be standing up. I mean, a lot of that shit is.
We've got those treadmills now. I mean, I've seen that shit.
But behind some sort of goggles at this point in time, because the technology has not been released yet for brain to these devices activity. And I kind of want to hear, Miss Whiskey, what is your opinion on all the metaverse shit and Sammy's situation toward it?
You know the Bruce Willis movie?
Which one?
That one?
Yeah, that one I'm talking about. The one where they are like in the pods and they have like the little robot people go out and live their lives for them.
Oh, the third dimension or whatever that movie is called.
I have no idea what it's called.
No, I feel like I know what she's talking about, but I never saw it.
Okay,
they're in little pods. They got people. I think they're robot people. I don't know. Anyways, I think that's where we're going. And Wall-E, a mix of that. Those two movies together.
Okay, I think I understand what you're saying. So like we're going to be fat fucks sitting in front of screens, and we're going to send either things out, or we're going to create simulations that we're going to sit in front of that are going to do, certain experiences while we shove our faces full of whatever things while our bodies die.
Surrogates. Yeah. That's what.
That's the movie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I could see that 100%. I mean, there's the whole simulation theory where
it's happening right now.
Right, we're all just living some fucked up video game version of ourselves X amount of thousands of years in the future, living in the past as I'm sitting here using an American grinder and an old business card to pack this bowl, and all the stupid shit that's happened in my life before now. It's all there. Like, is it real? Who the fuck knows, man? What the fuck is real? Sammy, what are we doing on your birthday now?
I think this is good, man. We the whole metaverse topic is fucking, a hot topic right now, so
they're trying to make it one, that's for sure. And I mean,
they also want you to eat bugs. Don't eat bugs.
Don't
bugs. And don't live in pods. Never surrender your fucking home.
Never surrender your home or your weapons or your children or anything that you hold dear. Anything. Period. Seriously.
Yeah. Apex has got a matchbook that he's waiting to fucking plot against the government if they come take that motherfucker.
Dude, no, actually I have a hockey puck, and it's signed by a very prolific hockey player. And if they touch that fucking thing,
the Biden administration will go down. I didn't mean that.
Well, I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for Whiskey's Rebellion, in which case, or no,
that's right.
The Whiskey Rebellion Part 2, in which Whiskey,
I was going to say, isn't it a thing already?
In which Whiskey. Well, yeah, that's why I said it. Only this time, we have an actual guy named Whiskey, and he just takes over the whole. He just takes over this whole damn bitch. So.
It's fucking 320 years ago. Hell yeah, dude! It's time. It's time for a fucking. Let's relight that motherfucking fire. It was a violent tax protest in the United States beginning in 1791 and ending in 1794 during the presidency of George Washington.
And whiskey won. And whiskey won.
Absolutely, yeah, because we drank that shit until Prohibition, and guess how long that lasted, motherfucker?
Not only a decade, right? Not even
a decade. I think it was like 6 years or 7 years.
Didn't they used to drink beer for water because the water wasn't safe to drink?
That's right.
That's right. They used to do that exactly.
1920 to 1933. So it was 13 years. I was wrong. Sammy, you were closer. You win this round of Jeopardy. Or whatever that game is.
Hey, Miss Whiskey, Portuguese King wants me to ask you what your thoughts are on the Jews. The chosen ones.
Spicy question.
Well, it is a spicy one, isn't it? Is your take too hot for TV, honey?
No, we're not on TV. We're on Sammy's channel. It's his birthday. She's asked a question.
On the internet. It's a little too.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, yeah. We got an image to uphold. I forgot about that.
Have a job.
I have a job.
Just kidding, but yeah.
I mean.
Spicy question.
Look,
Great question, though.
That is a great question.
In lieu of the sweet little lady voice in the chat right now, let me just say, they have big noses, they're ugly, and generally they're kind of rude and selfish.
Kind of like the person who I think asked that question, if I'm thinking of the right person.
Well, hold on. Let me back up a little bit. Big noses is not in itself unattractive because there's a lot of, Italian. That's the hook. It's the hook thing. You guys have seen the cartoon. You know what I'm talking about.
there are lots.
Anyway, we can move on now.
There are lots of British people with huge noses too. But anyway, why are we talking?
Yeah, but they're probably partially Jews because we're talking to chat. Sammy, it's your birthday. We do what the fuck we want. I'm just here. I'm not even looking at chat for the occasion.
You
know me. I'm just trying to cause conflict.
Well, let's see. Chuck wants to jump in.
Oh no,
who?
sir. No, sir. No, I'm just kidding. He can. I won't let him talk. That's what I'm really what I'm good at.
Well,
Apex, no dead air gamma.
Yeah, Apex, no dead air gamma.
No dead air. Yes, that's amazing.
One thing,
dude, that's Steely's quote. He actually said, "Apex quote, no dead air on my watch." End quote. Gamma.
One thing I do want to know is Apex.
What?
How did you meet Mr. Whiskey, and are you thankful he saved you from the confines of the internet?
No. I met Mr. Whiskey in the Zero Tech server, and if I'm not mistaken, I came in there all fucking guns a-blazing. I didn't give a shit about nothing, and I was posting. I broke up that fight at a bar, and I posted pictures of my broken glasses and my busted ass face. And I don't know. I don't even remember. It was through the Zero Tech server, though, if I'm not mistaken, Whiskey. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, and then we were like, hey, you're cool, man. Like, we should hang out. And that's how it happened, you know?
I think it was like, hey, we should do a show together. And then, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All I know is
right.
The first time I heard Whiskey's voice, I thought that he was like Apex's older brother or his dad, one of the two.
I'm not gonna lie, no homo. That's kind of where it was. That's kind of where it centered. Like, look, bro, you got a sexy voice. I got a sexy voice. We should like put these sexy voices to something on this here internet where people are just listening to us talk.
Yeah.
We didn't do that really. We tried, but I'm lazy. Whiskey, you put up a good GIF one time of a kitty being pulled by some doggies into a picture or something, and tagged me as like trying to get me to do anything. And it's true. It's a very appropriate GIF. I've never seen it again since or before. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay, good. Yeah, it's very appropriate. I'm just.
Fucking lazy cat and dog has to go down there and grab it by the scruff and drag it up into the photo with the rest of the dogs.
Like the whole cat, the time the cat's
getting
stuck
just
in, like dragging its paws, like fucking fuck you, man. Kind of thing.
That definitely sounds like the Whiskey Apex dynamic.
Whiskey's the ambitious one. I'm the lazy one. You know, that's what it is.
But
yeah,
I mean, you might be lazy, but you're not waddle away from Mersh lazy.
I'll tell you what though, waddle away from Baked Alaska lazy. That's true.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what though, I've been blessed by non-fat phagotromic genetics, like our boy. Whatever the fuck his name is, Mike Shealy, who is a fat piece of shit and is definitely trying to play on the whole Stavros, little dick, fat fuck, idiot, clown, blah 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 blah. He's not doing a very good job of it. Other than being a fat fucking retard, I mean, he's definitely doing a good job in that department. He
is the guns part too.
Well, dude, you know what's funny is it's a totally different animal, actually. In my mind, I may be wrong, according to the greater zeitgeist, but they're different animals. They're the same. Obviously, they're the same thing in the E-celeb world, but Ethan, fucking the actual Gunt is the most brazen fat piece of shit I've ever seen or even heard of in my whole life. Like, literally my whole life. And I've known a lot of the fattest pieces of shit I've ever known in my life were exceptionally brazen. For some reason, these fat fucks feel entitled in the world. Maybe it's the times, but Ethan is he does not care about making people laugh. He's all about he's like a wrestler. He thinks of himself as like the heel in this internet.
Yeah,
blood
exactly.
sports sort of
Ethan
thing.
does not care if his publicity is good or bad as long
He
as it's
doesn't
publicity.
give a shit. That's
Not-
right.
neither-
He will his
No.
5'1" punk ass bitch will get punched in the fucking face 100 times if it gets him on the nightly news.
That's right. Whereas Mersh, he will not. He will not stoop that low. He may eventually, but as of right now, that's why he walked away from fucking Baked Alaska. Because he could have he knows who fucking Baked Alaska is. He's been doing a show on the internet for years at that point. What reason could he possibly have to walk away from Baked Alaska?
It would have been
other
two
than
potbelly pigs fighting each other.
It's because he was fucking scared. Because he's a bitch. He's a pussy, and all the shit that he talks is fake.
He did
It's
look a
all-
lot like he was trying to avoid confrontation
That's exactly what happened.
at
And-
all cost.
And, his simps, all the, the people under the Mersh effect, they'll come out eventually. There's been some, notable, extrusions, whatever. There's been some notable expels already from his little circle that used to be close. Mr. Balisong.
Yeah. I watched that stream the last night. I watched both By the Dip and Pot Off. I was watching two streams at once.
Yeah, Sammy's got YouTube Premium because he's a rich cripple.
Mm.
Jesus Christ!
I wish I was a rich cripple.
Sammy is not a rich cripple. I don't know why I said that. That's not even funny.
If I
Sammy's money machine goes brrrr.
No, that's the sound of his fucking wheel blades as he's chopping his enemy's legs off at the knees.
Yeah, as his 24-inch blades are chopping. That's right.
No more. Here's my money machine goes more like ting 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 ting
Tink, 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 tink. Tink, 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 tink.
Boom!
Yeah, so Mersh is a faggot, and I like how he picks on you, the crippled one in the group of your show, me, which has been here for 2 years at least, right? It's 2 years now coming up. I don't know what the fucking anniversary is exactly, but I'm pretty sure it was like January or February.
It's been 2 years, I think.
Okay, there we go. See? And this fat piece of shit, you know why? Because I sound better than him on the microphone. And I don't even have to try. You have no idea what I'm doing with my hands right now. I look like a fucking retard. That's why I don't turn my camera on. But I'm better than you, Mersh. I'm skinnier. I'm taller. I sound better on the microphone than you. And I'm funnier. In general.
Well, Apex, let me ask you this. Have you ever shall I say have you ever have you ever made a woman's skin crawl while you were simply just snuggling with her?
I think skin crawl, Sammy, is not the the proper term. You don't generally want to make a woman's skin crawl.
Yeah, I think that's his point. Is that there? I think something came out in the stream with this broad that met Mersh at a In-N-Out Burger. It took a bunch of very unflattering pictures of his stupid fat ass wearing a fucking blazer and an AEW t-shirt underneath a tan blazer to go on a date with a girl at In-N-Out Burger. But yeah, there was some Pod Awful did a stream apparently last night. I have not seen it. I don't know a fucking thing about it other than the pictures, which are very funny.
I cannot do it justice. All I will say is that Mersh did not reject this chick. If anything, the opposite. The reverse happened.
Sure, as I would expect. I don't
My point though is people keep saying that Ethan Ralph is worse, and I mean, granted, I'm not saying that Ethan Ralph is a saint, but to me, they're two sides of the same coin. It seems.
Maybe I'm drunk, but I feel like I said this already, just a few minutes ago. But yeah, they're not the same thing. As to rank who's worse, I mean, you literally have to put it into categories. Who's worse at what? You know, at least in my opinion, I think overall for sure, Ethan is worse. Ralph is worse. I mean, he has, persistent behavior of dating and impregnating, and then trying to blackmail. Maybe not the blackmail part, but definitely revenge porning. Admitted guilty, revenge porning a freshly 18-year-old girl who he may have allegedly been grooming from underage. So I've not seen any evidence of Mersh doing anything like that. He's just been a fat fucking idiot retard on the internet, which
we honestly, don't know Mersh's past though. So
that's true. I mean, I have seen a picture of him with his mouth open, very close to a man's penis. I think in a gay club. I don't know how old that picture is or how long ago I saw that. But yeah. So, that's all funny. It's funny. That's funny. Fine. If it's a joke, if you want to be a comedian, that's fine. But you can't.
I just think in general, a dick next to your face is gay.
It's gay. It's gay as fuck.
It's just gay.
I would be.
I don't think in any context that is a funny joke when there's a dick next to your face.
I would be willing to bet you that he was a recent fan of Cumtown at that time, and was trying to emulate their homosexual jokery.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, that's what emulating people gets you. Gay.
Fucking faggotry, you fucking queers. What the fuck's wrong with you? Goddamn homos.
I mean, Stavi is at least kind of. Stavi is at least funny and has a funny laugh.
Well, look, hold on. Funny. Now, Stavi is the least funny. We're not going to go there.
Stavi might be the least funny, but he's the guy who will start laughing and then will make you laugh in return just because laughing. Yeah,
that's a cheap trick. It's like it's what your friends that lie to you do. You know what I mean? They laugh when the joke's not funny, just to try to get you to either stop telling jokes or move on, or just to not cause conflict. I don't know why I'm going on pulling on this thread.
which is really hard. Which is real hard for me to do because if I don't find something funny, then I can't laugh at it. On the other hand, I will laugh at some of the dumbest shit out there. I've cracked up just looking at Apex Gambler's avatar. Why? Why? Because the idea of the apex predator being calling himself retarded on the internet is just it's funny to me, even if it's inadvertently so.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Sam.
I'm saying I find you hilarious.
I'm just kidding. I know what you're talking about. God damn it! You know, look. If we're gonna do this, Sam, it's only been 2 years now. We gotta figure each other out. You know, when bits start to roll, we gotta, roll with that bit, not throw a railroad motherfucking tie in front of the tracks.
What, do you guys not
ties,
have chemistry?
We don't have chemistry. Have you never noticed?
No.
No, we do have chemistry. I'm sorry. It's Sammy's birthday. I'm drunk and I walked a lot at work, and then I walked after work to go get drunk, and then I walked home drunk. So
good job.
I'm fired up.
Good job. And
I know, man.
And by the way, I think it was Laundry that you, Laundry, that complimented me for not getting drunk on the stream the other night.
Oh, the other night? Yeah, I said somebody give this young man a medal.
Oh yeah.
We're going at that sober.
I can do a show sober. And
you shouldn't have had to do that one sober.
I do a better show sober. I just can't be sober.
And
I hate everything.
And I know that people think whiskey is drunk, but no, he's just high energy like this all the time.
That's right.
Yeah, this is just how he talks. People have actually DM me being like, "Why is Whiskey yelling?" And I'm like, "He's not yelling. He's just big and macho, and
it's just what he does."
He's got the Randy Savage syndrome. God damn it, you mom! Kind of thing.
Yeah.
Who are these anti-tall people that are messaging you, Sammy?
They're probably 8 and tacky, just under like multiple alt accounts, just shit talking whiskey.
Get this guy out of here.
Get this fucking guy out of here. This tall motherfucker. Listen to him. He's definitely over 6 foot tall.
He's gotta go.
That's why. You know what? That makes sense, man.
Yeah.
The tall hatred is real, man.
It is. It's unbelievably real. People are fucking jealous as fuck.
Dude, hold on. How many times, on average, are you at a somewhere shopping? Walmart, Target, where the fuck ever.
Somebody asks you to get something for them.
Something
I never
off
do
of
that.
a shelf that they can't fucking reach.
How dare they?
No, I do it every single fucking time. Because
I'm taking it one step further than that, right? Here's the thing. Is now when I go to stores and the shit's out of stock on the shelf, I don't look around for an employee to get the back stock off the fucking 10-foot tall shelf up top. I take one step up onto that lower shelf there, and I grab my shit myself. I'll unpack that shit and stock the fucking shelf and get what I need.
Yes,
fuck
sir.
that.
I literally did that 2 days ago at Walmart. That's why it's literally what I'm thinking of when I bring this up. Okay, good. Well, but I mean, I never say no. I don't think I've ever said no to a stranger that is like, "Excuse me, sir, can you help me?" Because almost every time it's an old lady, and typically where I shop in this region of the Midwest, it's little old black ladies, and they're really sweet. And I mean, I generally like to help people.
And you
But-
know what? They're probably taking stuff to the local nursing home or something.
And they've probably got a bunch of shit stuffed in that fake ass bra, making their tits look all huge or their ass look all
Doesn't
huge. You know what I
matter.
mean? These fucking old black ladies stealing shit.
You leave them alone.
Nah, for real though. But anyway, they do
You ain't in
that. And I've
Baltimore.
caught them. I've caught them. But look, I'm not trying to judge, especially when I'm just trying to shop for my own shit. I don't see that fucking that box of Fixodent in your bra. I'll get this cat litter box off the top shelf for you, or whatever the fuck it may be. And go about my business. But my point was, I can't just go shopping most of the time. I'd say 75% of the time I go anywhere. If there's shelves higher than a 5 foot tall person, someone says, "Excuse me, sir, can you help me real quick?" And I almost always oblige.
As
Go ahead, Sam.
as a relatively short person,
Shut the fuck up, Sam. As a man in a wheelchair, you are in a wheelchair, Sammy.
well, yeah, that's true.
It doesn't matter. You could be fucking 7 foot tall. You're in a wheelchair. You can't reach that high. But go ahead. I'm sorry. I just wanted to correct you.
As a guy in a wheelchair, I love tall people.
And
because
you're my favorite kind of person to help.
Yeah.
You know, the people that actually need it. Because in most of these places, there are half a dozen, if not a dozen or more employees, especially if I'm at a fucking Walmart or a Kmart or a Home Depot. There's 15 fucking people on the clock right now that are supposed to be helping you do what you need. You know what I mean? But they're all, no, you can't find any of them. If you do find them, they're jerking off behind a fucking washing machine or something. So yeah, I get it. I understand. It's fine. I'm actually, I love helping people, so I'm fine with it. But again, my whole point was, how often does it happen? A lot, right? Is it just me? Is it this the area, or is it just because you're tall?
I think it's because you're tall. The other thing I've noticed with the other thing I've noticed with retail workers, though, a lot of them are nice, but the one thing I've noticed is with some of the Mexicans that work retail, they seem to get like really huffy when you ask them for help, as if like you're asking them to do something like, like as if you asking them for help.
Like their job.
Yeah, as if you asking them to do their job is like an inconvenience.
Yeah, no,
something.
for sure. No, that absolutely happens.
Too. I don't go out to eat anymore. What?
I'm sure. Tink tink tink.
Tink 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 tink.
Is Whiskey writing a letter to the FBI?
He might be, man. He's reporting us.
Yeah.
No, dude.
They gave me this new loud clicky keyboard, so you guys know what I'm typing about you.
They should, you know what? They should go one further, and they should make each key a slightly different tone, so that we can, put that.
Oh no!
Sort of
you don't think MK Ultra is built into this keyboard? Get the fuck out of here!
On all of our keyboards.
Yeah, no. Retail employees, have a really bad habit of doing the whole "that ain't my fucking job" kind of thing. To pull the black girl card. That ain't my fucking job. I don't get paid for
I've
that.
applied to retail for the past 10 years and never got a job in retail. I think it's a cult.
I I applied to a job like at Walmart like 8 years ago to work as a
You were overqualified.
to work as a door greeter. I
Yeah,
put
greeter, right?
what
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was saying I put in an application as a door greeter because I figure, well, that is a stereotypical cripple job, so I might as well apply for it. On my application, I put that I was in a wheelchair. I got a call back. They asked if I could work in the warehouse stacking shelves, and and I I calmly said to the woman, I said, well, ma'am, I wrote down on my application that I'm in a wheelchair. So unless there's a way that like I can use an elevator or something to reach the different shelves, I'm going to say no.
I have to believe that's due to questioning, like restrictions on questioning on the application itself. You know what I mean? Because employers, they're only allowed to ask you so many things. And if
Sure.
they can't ask, I don't imagine there was a place for you to be like, I have fucking cerebral palsy. I've been in a wheelchair my whole life. I need like a motorized thing or someone to push me to do a job or sit in one place at a desk, So they look at an application as it comes in and they're like, can you do this? Like, well, no, motherfucker. I'm fucking crippled. I can't do anything. I mean, you obviously can do a lot of things, but you can't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If
No.
I was a Walmart greeter, everybody that walked in the door, I'd be like, "That's right, that's right,
Yeah,
that's right,
You're like,
that's
what's
right,
up, fool? That's right. Yeah,
that's right."
Mix it up a little bit, dude.
Yee,
You can't do.
When
yee,
I was
be
a
that's
a
right.
kid,
Yee.
at our local Walmart, we had a crippled guy that was the greeter, and then he'd like take you back wherever you needed to go, and he would wheel
Yeah, dude.
himself there in the snow. I mean, great guy.
Yeah, there's a
Fucking
lot.
fuck Walmart
There's
for not taking Sammy.
that's exactly there. I mean, if you give a shit about people and what you do, there's almost nowhere you can put you or me or anybody that cares about, again, the things I mentioned, your job, doing a good job, and people. If it's customer service, dude, you could be in a fucking wheelchair and you can do a great job. And I mean, you're worth paying money to. You know what I mean? It may be more difficult for sure for someone in a wheelchair than it is for someone, on two legs. But it doesn't mean. I mean, that's the whole. I think. I feel like that's the root, at least, of this whole woke movement. Astray as it may have gone, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, the road to hell is paved with good intentions, right? I mean,
oh, for sure.
we've seen that unironically for the past, 15 years. More than that, but
Yeah.
but really things have taken off within the last 15 years. Someone in the chat says that Miss Whiskey should be a tarot card reader.
Well, someone in the chat should go kill themselves.
Yeah, I don't know what I don't know what I don't know I don't know what she would be doing reading tarot cards.
You know what he does?
And that person.
Well, I can tell you what that person in the chat would be doing if they did what I mentioned. It would be their father's probably shotgun, in their mouth, tasting old.
Chuck just rickrolled us in the chat. Oh no.
How did Chuck Rickroll us? I haven't.
Literally.
Uh,
I don't even know what I'm not.
oh,
For the first time ever, I'm not paying any attention to chat. I'm just talking to you faggots.
that is brilliant. I actually got that stupid song stuck in my head the other day. The song, if I start to even sing it, I'll get a copyright strike.
Sam, you have podcast listeners, I believe. Do you want to describe to them what's happening into your chat right now? Also, me, who's not looking at your chat.
So what's happening is this guy or girl named Carl, or Carly, as we're calling him now.
It's Carly. It's a female. The female
is spurting out and just saying random nonsense on an old account. He or she doesn't think I know it's them, but believe me, your speech patterns are not that good. And Chuck,
because it's a female, bro.
Well,
because hysterical females are not good at hiding their intentions Go ahead.
And Chuck literally just wrote out the lyrics to "Never Gonna Give You Up" by Rick Astley.
Oh well, that's gay as fuck, actually.
Well, Rick Astley is kind of gay, though, isn't he?
I guess, but okay, I'm pulling up this fucking YouTube chat. This doesn't make any sense, and it's making me mad that whatever the fuck just happened, considered being rickrolled. That is internet history. Just typing some shit into fucking... Nope. Chuck, sorry. You're fucking gay. That doesn't count. Next topic.
Wow, I've never seen Apex get. I think that's kind of Apex getting mad, but not really.
Yeah, no, I'm fucking mad, bro. I'm real pissed off, actually. How dare you disgrace the Rickroll? Not just Chuck, Sam. You, Sammy. How dare you give that credit? I'm fucking mad. All right, I'm fucking fired up, and I'll tell you what. I'm angry. Yep, I'm real mad.
Are you gonna come to Florida? Are you that?
I'm coming to. That's right. I'm coming to Florida. I'm kicking the wheels.
Who's gonna whoop your ass, Sammy?
I'm kicking the wheels out of your fucking chair, bro, and I'm gonna punch you right in the solar plexus, like 6 times.
Well,
both of them, like 6 times, 6 and then like 8. You know, one each, and then I'm gonna talk to your mom, and hopefully she has something to drink because I'll be tired and thirsty at that point. I'm gonna leave you wherever you were, probably by your chickens. All right, I'm gonna leave you in. That's right. I'm gonna leave you in the chicken coop. I'm gonna throw you in the chicken coop, fool. And then I'm gonna go get some lemonade from your mom, and then I'll come back and expect an apology from you.
Did you forget you're dealing with Lieutenant Dan here? He will fuck you sideways.
No, sir. No. Look, I am over 6 foot.
You're going to go back out to that chicken coop after that amazing lemonade, and he's just going to be gone. And then you're going to come out, and you're going to get ambushed from on top of the chicken coop. And you're going to wonder, you're going to wonder like a goat how the fuck he got up there.
Well, look, I understand how mesmerized you guys are by Sammy, but I have known him a lot longer than you. I have woven in these plans for a long time. So Sammy is very smart. He's very capable, but he will not.
But
he will not He will not roof goat me. I promise you.
Well, but see, Apex, what you don't know is that my mom will have roofied that lemonade. So you'll have finished it. You'll be going.
Yes, bring on the sex crimes. Apex is going to get roofied by Sam's mom. Amazing.
But well, no, it's not.
What if I roofie Sam's mom though, and Sam, and they wake and I rape them both, but then put them in the bed together, and then convince them that they did some nasty incestual things. You know?
Then why would Sammy be raped?
He wouldn't be, unless I wanted to.
You said rape them both.
Yeah. I mean, I might want to. Sammy's kind of cute. Look, have you ever seen him? He's kind of cute.
Nigga. Okay. Okay, nigga,
You broke Sammy. Oh my god.
What's wrong, dude? Look, I thought we were friends, man. It's fine.
Holy shit, nigga, you gay.
Nigga, you gay. No, you gay for you gay. No.
Hold now I know why Apex likes Mr. Whiskey so much.
Hold on. Whoa, hold it. Skirt. Because I was gonna rape your mother and you. That's not gay. That's just power, bro. I'm just trying to, put you both in your place.
Is that the alpha move?
It's the Apex alpha move. As far as the liminal order is concerned, I might get a pussy hook and shove it up my ass like Jack Murphy, and really be.
So when they wake up, you're hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah, I'll exactly. I'll hang that shit from the chandelier, and I'll be doing a show tune.
When they come to, you can be over the top of them and just scare the shit out of them.
I got a recorder, and I'm swinging from the chandeliers from my asshole in a pussy hook. Yep. I won't go to jail after that, I promise.
Before you do,
I won't go to jail after that, I promise.
Before you oh geez.
And then to be in jail after you have a pussy hook in your asshole probably isn't a good thing either.
Oh, dude, I'll be beating the fuck out of everybody in that prison, dude. Don't you worry. I'll be ready.
Not
Sam,
not only that, Apex, but keep in mind, I live in Florida, so you'll be in a Florida jail, which is bad enough already, but you'll be in a Florida jail with a pussy hook in your ass.
No, come on, the cops will take the pussy hook out of my asshole, dude.
At that point in time, even Florida man's gonna look at Apex and be like, nah.
Nah, dude, no. The cops, the
Considered a weapon.
Like Florida man's gonna look at Apex and be like, all right, bro.
They're gonna shoot him.
I would let an alligator eat my dick, but I would never, ever fuck Sam's mom and Sam and then hang myself from the ceiling with the pussy hook to scare the shit out of them when they came to.
Time out, because Mrs. Whiskey is absolutely correct, because the whole point was they would shoot me. They would kill me fucking dead right there. As soon as they walked into a crippled kid and his mom and some fucking dude hanging from the ceiling. Yeah, probably drunk as fuck. Hopefully on other methamphetamine, whatever I could get my hands on at the time. Just swinging like a maniac. Suicide by Florida cop and anal.
No, you're right. You probably won't go to jail.
Yeah, I would get shot. They would kill me. That would be the whole point, actually.
Suicide by Florida cop. That sounds like the name of a.
It sounds exceptionally easy,
poetic.
Actually. It sounds exceptionally easy and poetic, yeah.
I don't know. I don't even think Florida cops would kill you over that. I think they'd want to take you down and ask you how in the hell it got to this point.
Yeah, no, they would they would sneak me off to their little fucking cove somewhere in the fucking Everglades and be like, "Hey, bro, I don't know what the fuck you got going on, but me and the boys, we want to get in on it.
We got some more work for you."
That cripple boy, those charges are dropped. You disappeared as far as they're concerned, but you live here now, chained up next to this fucking 400-pound alligator. And you, whatever, do whatever we say, including all the terrible things you can imagine. Yeah. God damn it. I'm out of alcohol too, guys.
Smoke more pot.
Now, bear with me, Apex. What about the anal hook Avenger?
Ooh, like a superhero?
Yeah.
Like if I die, like they killed me, like a mafia style fucking hit, and then I came back with like a anal hook attached to one of my hands instead of. Wait, they would have to cut off one of my hands though.
Well, okay, they could do that. Yeah. So you come back from the dead with an anal hook as one of your hands.
Right. Okay. But then it turns out at the end, towards the end of the movie, at least in the end of the second act, that you, Sammy, were the reason I got killed. So in the third act, I'm coming after you, bro. I'm coming after you. It's a final showdown.
It can be a little more, imaginary about it. Like you could just have like a giant chain on the anal hook, and it can just store in your ass, and it's like a weapon. Then, right? That can be like
just pull it out. Fucking
yeah.
Dude,
fucking
okay, that's cool.
Swing it around,
yeah,
fucking kill people with it real quick, and then it just goes back in your ass every time you're done with it.
Well, dude, hold on, because that's actually fair. Because Sammy is driving a 3,500-year-old wheelchair that's been modified generation after generation to maim and dismember people. That's well documented on this podcast. So I mean, if I come back undead, I need a chain hook that recedes and comes out of my asshole.
Yes,
it's the only thing that makes sense.
Yeah, I would. I'm just, right now. I just have the visual of Apex swinging from building to building, like
with a grappling hook, with a pussy hook for a grappling hook.
And you,
I see him like Scorpion on fucking Mortal Kombat with a pussy hook. Yeah.
All
right, Sammy, hold on, time out. Hold on. We've got the plot. We're up to the end of the second, beginning of the third act. Where are we going here? Are you gonna win? Am I gonna? Is the crippled kingpin gonna win, or is the dead?
The crippled crusader.
The crippled crusader. Well, hold on. He's the survivor, though. He's like fucking. He's Mr. Big in this whole whichever Marvel story Mr. Big is in.
What
is that? Deadpool? Or I'm sorry, Daredevil? Is that Daredevil?
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, the big old kingpin. The kingpin.
Yeah.
The boss. That's Sammy in this story. I'm Spawn, which is a totally different intellectual property.
Now you're.
But I'm the one that. Shush, Sammy! Don't you interrupt me, sir, because you're already in charge in this scenario.
Or what?
So Sammy is Mr. Big, and I'm Spawn. Separated by vast. Anyway, go ahead, Sammy. I'm sorry. I don't know.
What if
you know what I'm saying? You guys know what I'm talking about.
No. How about this? How about we get into like a big fight, but the way it ends, it just kind of cuts to black. So no one.
Man, a wheelchair versus a pussy hook.
Ooh, dude, yeah, we'll do a Sopranos
fight would
ending.
be epic.
We'll do a Sopranos ending where it's just like in the rain, like heavy fucking rain. I'm standing there like a corpse in your wheelchair with like, Doc Ock fucking arms coming out the, top and sides. And then it's just fucking, don't stop. And it's just over. That's the movie. That's the end.
And then people will debate for years and years, like
decades, literally decades.
Oh yeah, and you guys can make millions off of fucking sequels and shit.
Jesus Christ, he died. Tony died. What the fuck is wrong with you guys? You guys, Tony Soprano died.
Well,
his family lived. No, Sammy, don't you argue with me. Because Phil Leotardo got killed in front of his family, disrespectfully. Tony got killed. The end. It's fine.
Yeah, but if we leave Crippled Crusader and Pussy Hook Apex open to figure out what happened with the fight afterwards, I mean, this could go on forever.
Oh no, we could do prequels, sequels. No, for sure. That's gold, actually.
Now I'm picturing a Mr.
An anime series.
I'm picturing a whiskey like spin-off or sequel where it's Whiskey as the Punisher, but instead of like wearing like black body armor, he's just like a lumberjack wearing plaid. And he
hold on, time out. What if after the long 6-part movie or 85-hour series like The Sopranos of the Sam versus Pussy Hook Apex series, then we do a whiskey perspective prequel where he's doing his own thing, but also perceiving the things that happened throughout our fight, our arguments, our thing. There's a whole other world there. That's a whole other whiskey world. You know what I mean? That's fucking money. That's more money.
Holy shit. I think we've just developed a franchise here, boys and girls.
Yeah. Happy birthday, motherfucker.
That is actually way more creative than anything Marvel has done in the past 5 years.
Hold on. The real intrigue is
we gotta make a bunch of Discord references and shit.
Yeah, the way those worlds intersect. They're totally separate, but you bring them together in little ways, and it's like, holy shit. The real viewer's like, holy shit, I know that. I know what that means. And the regular, just the average viewer's like, this is a good movie. This is cool. This is good. I like this. We're going to do this, guys. This is fucking money. We're sitting on gold here.
And
the Pussy Hook Apex Sammy Whiskey
Saga.
The whiskey soaked Pussy Hook Apex wheelchair driven saga.
And then we'll have some fat podcaster that will keep making obscene references to our series 15 years after it ends.
Yeah.
His ass can get incorporated too.
He'll be like the obvious comedic relief that comes up on screen to try and discredit the heroes and the villains of the. They're like.
We can bring his cat in for voice acting.
Yeah, well, he's like a joke journalist kind of thing, but it obviously framed seriously. But it's just the audience. He's just a fucking joke. Tonight on fucking Nightwave Radio, I'm a fucking faggot, and I stole this cat from a guy, and here he has the weather, and the cat's like, tonight we got in a shitty little mouth animation, like on Conan back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're expecting snow tonight. Sammy Man, the wheelchair guy, was spotted this evening, blah, 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 and suspected to be Sam Whitfield. And it's just a joke. It's like the National Enquirer kind of thing.
Well,
that'll be merged. In this movie. That will be merged in this movie.
Yeah. Well, that is what his show already is. Only
he's a fat faggot. What do you expect? Fat retarded faggot.
we could do like a whole. We could do in Whiskey's whole series. He could like have like a whole rogues gallery of like Ethan.
That's where, see, that's the thing, is that's where we really introduce the villains, because we have this compelling you versus me thing for the main thing. That's what gets everybody interested. And then the Whiskey side / backstory is where all the villains that will play into our main story, the things that led to our downfall, which we thought, and the audience as well thought, were just us being us. But no, there were other factors. There were villains involved, fool. And Whiskey will have there will be some sort of correlation in his story. And then from there, we can do other stories that will correlate further and will make more sense, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? We're writing movies here, fool.
And we bring.
Stephanie, I DM'd you. You should play that clip on stream.
And we bring. All right, I'll check out.
I'm about to piss my motherfucking pants, actually, guys.
All right, go piss.
Yeah, go piss. And we bring Miss Whiskey in as a strong female protagonist, but plot twist, she hates other women. So she just spends the entire arc of the series just being the most misogynistic character on the show.
Perfect.
Even though she herself is a woman. And it confuses the fuck out of the audience because they're like, wait, this is a woman, but yet she's the most woman-hating character on the show. And there are entire subreddits dedicated to why this is the case.
Yep.
And they can't figure, and no one can figure it out.
Nobody.
That's right.
That's right.
Where did you send the?
Oh, it ended up in general, but here I'm DMing it to you right now. There we go.
Oh, fuck. Okay, let me pull.
Wait till Apex gets back to play that.
I'm here.
Let me set up the viewing window.
I don't see anything.
That's because I'm not. That's because I'm not showing anything.
You motherfucker.
That's because. That's right.
You 27-year-old motherfucker, you.
You 27-year-old fucking boomer.
You old piece of shit, Sammy.
I can unironically be a boomer sometimes. I will.
No. You can't humble brag. We're talking shit right now. You're an old piece of shit, is what we were saying. You can't be like you can't humble brag.
Look, I'm not bragging. I'm just like, yeah, you're right.
It's a humble brag. It's not the same thing, Sam. Come on. It's being like whatever you just said. I don't even remember because it wasn't that important. I was just fucking around. And I'm packing a bowl.
I got a bowl packed and I got to join you here in a second.
Woo!
Are we watching this video?
Yeah, what's going on, Sam?
I think he's setting it up.
I've been dubbed the no dead air something or other.
Yeah, so you can't fill the dead air by asking the producer what he's doing, though. That's rule number 1.
Apex.
Richard is live with his Burberry bonnet.
Apex.
Ooh, Burberry bonnet.
Oh my god. It
fancy.
literally is a bonnet. Is that a bonnet? That's a bonnet. That's a hat.
Who?
This fool just has
Bonnet.
way too much money.
Look at babe.
I mean, does he have his? Yeah, Send me the
Can you
link real
please
quick.
watch it? Please, please.
Just send me the link real quick.
He's got a bonnet on.
Oh. Where are you sending me the link at?
On Discord.
Okay.
All right.
I'll screenshot it and then send it to Sammy, and we'll see if he wants to stick it up for a second.
It's a backwards hat now, but it's a Burberry bonnet. You can't tell me it's not.
Oh my god!
Who is it?
This fucker. You'll see in just a second. I'm gonna send it to Sammy.
I've got the. Alrighty. I've got the window set up.
Oh my god! And that fucking snippet I just took to is gonna be amazing for a meme later.
Wait, have you been screenshotting this?
No, something. No, the one you're playing right now, Sammy. Just go ahead with that. I'm brewing you up something else here too.
Alrighty. Let's see what this is all about.
Cops will freaking catch your ass. Fuck the cops. I know, man. Cops can kiss my ass.
What?
They only are as assholes. I know, man. But what's the matter with them?
You get the sound turned up, Sammy?
They do.
I think you want to turn your sound up.
Yeah, I've got the sound turned up.
Fucking piss. You can kiss my ass.
Yeah, you want to be able to hear this. Pause it, Sammy.
Fucking run it.
I don't know what's going on with the sound, but I don't hear any sound.
Yeah, no sound.
Huh. Weird. Did you click on view stream?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're watching. There's just no sound.
Oh, motherfucker.
Maybe restart it, or else I could try to put it up too, maybe. Let me see. I don't know if your screen capture will work like that, but let me see here.
You should be able to share it.
Yeah, let me see here.
Let
me see if you can hear it on mine.
The question is can Israel stream able to hear it?
All right, you guys let me know if you can hear it. Oh, I got one. Oh, you do.
I can hear it.
They only are as assholes.
Yeah.
I know, man. But what's the matter with them? They mad because we get more pussy than they do. Damn you, Rabbit! You smell like fucking piss. You can kiss my ass.
Oh.
I hate my damn Rabbit. Fucking Rabbit! Kill his ass! I don't like rabbits coming to my fucking house. I kill them. I got him. No, you didn't. Yes, I did. He looks like a queer rabbit. All queer. That fact that he can kiss my ass. Rabbits are queers. They always got a shit on themselves. Those little queer-ass rabbits. Ooh, look at his little fake bunny. Fucking rabbit, I'm sick and tired of. This shitty-ass rabbit stinks. I know. He smells like pussy. You want? He smells like the household. And motherfucker smells like wetback dick. They smell bullshit.
What the fuck is this?
I don't know, but I'm gonna make sure.
Holy
I
shit.
wonder if he's dead.
What the fuck? There is 35 subscribers to this channel of whatever the fuck we just watched, Whiskey. Is that your nephews?
It's a movie.
Bullshit.
What the fuck is it called?
Holy shit, that was...
You're still streaming your things. Just
Yeah. I'm just. What's
10.5 bat. Nice.
Rabbits are fucking queers. Incredible. What an incredible birthday you've had, Sam.
I wish I had a soundboard.
I don't remember what the movie's called. And if I keep looking up words like that, we're really gonna get
We're gonna be in real trouble. We'll be in real trouble, Sammy.
Bad idea.
Sammy's fucking 15-year-old YouTube channel might get deleted.
Actually, this one is only five
Shut up,
years.
Sam. You know what? Don't smosh my bits while I say them. Just help me out here, buddy.
Just roll with it.
Bro, you should have been like, you mean 20 years?
All right, let's see if Richard's still wearing his bonnet. Is he still wearing his bonnet?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you guys talking about?
I'm going to show you right now. Richard
He is named Richard Hart or Dick Hart. Great guy. Old hubby.
It says
that he confirmed it's a bonnet. All right, let me.
Oh, he confirmed it. I was right. Look at me.
Wait, is
Burberry though?
Wait, is this Crypto Alex Jones we're watching?
Yes.
He's
what we got going on?
He turned his bonnet around. Hang on. There we go. Richard.
Oh, I'm not watching this.
Hello, everybody. How's it going, Richard Hart? Wearing my bonnet.
It's a Burberry bonnet.
Fine, I wear Burberry cologne.
A helmet.
Look at the $3 million of watches in rotating display cases behind this man.
That's cool. Have you ever seen the Home Shopping Network?
It looks like Apex. You can appreciate this. He has a what looks like a Gucci fucking duck. What do they call those? Decoy. He's got a Gucci decoy in the background.
I don't know why I would appreciate that, sir. I'll throw that fucking. I will. The only reason I would enjoy that is for clicks to shoot it and blow it into pieces. It's not good for nothing, man. Come on.
Well, sure it is.
Yeah,
it's good. It's good for you to shoot to pieces to get clicks.
And for yuppies like you to be like, "Hey, man, did you see this fucking this Gucci covered duck in this goddamn dude's videos, man? This shit's cool as fuck, dude."
It's like $30,000 duck you're looking at.
Oh, that's cool, man. I don't know. I mean, whatever.
Wait, is that a teddy bear behind him?
Yes. I don't know what brand, but I'm sure it's expensive.
That's cool. How many kids does he have?
0.
Oh, cool. Wow, that's great.
What?
Good for him.
He retired when he was 24.
What is it? What is it? What is it?
Is that someone to idolize though? Like I don't want to do that.
What is a?
I'd rather have kids and enough to feed them than a Gucci duck and no kids at 40 years old.
I think idolizing is going a little far. I think to say that the guy's got some cool shit is a lot different than being like, he's my fucking hero.
I didn't suggest that you were. I was just kind of generalizing.
Jerry.
Let's go.
Hey man, guy's got cool shit. He's got a lot of money.
Lots of people do.
This guy is just Crypto Dan Belzerin or whatever the hell that dude's name is.
Well, he was a fraud anyway, right? Didn't that turn out that Dan Bilzerian was a fraud?
Yep.
All that.
I don't know who that is.
He's that you've certainly seen him, the jacked bearded dude that's always with like model type chick. I mean, like Instagram. He was like an Instagram type fucking famous dude. Owned. Well, what was he famous for?
He
I think he was a trust fund kid, and then he got got more rich via poker tournaments or
he
something.
he claimed that he got rich playing poker, but it actually turned out that like he was rich because his dad had like a lot of money.
Oh, okay. So, but anyway, he was like it was a real popular social media guy. Like he was like I'm pretty sure he's been on Joe Rogan, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
You know, and Joe Rogan's like, "Oh, dude, how do you fucking do it, man? Like, what do you do? You know, like, fucking, you're fucking. What's your workout regimen? What kind of fucking creatine do you take, bro? Bro, have you ever tried DMT, bro?
DMT, bro.
He looks like more of an ape than.
He's a fucking idiot. He's a fucking idiot, dude. And I mean, I've never enjoyed or appreciated anything I've ever seen from him, other than the girls in the background, which clearly most of the time don't even want to be there. They're like getting paid, whatever. But
yeah.
pretty girls are pretty girls. You can see them anywhere. Much less without a fucking retard in your face like Dan Blazarian.
He
At Dan Blazarian.
He makes Joe Rogan look like less of an ape.
Yeah, right. So, I mean, there's just like this whole stigma, at least in my mind, with people that want to put shit in front of them or behind them on the internet and do things like there is absolutely legitimate cause in most cases, a lot of cases, I shouldn't say most, but a lot of cases to do so. But, pretentiousness does not, I can grow my own food. I don't need whatever you've got going on. It's fine. You guys do whatever you want. I'm not going to knock you for doing so, but what are we watching here, Sam?
I don't know why it just spazzed.
Jesus. Just pulled up Dan Blazarian. All right. There you go, chat.
Yeah, I just wanted to show since Whiskey since Whiskey didn't recognize him, but there you go.
Yeah, I've never seen that guy before.
That is what a human ape looks like. An unevolved ape.
No, that's just a retarded human being. Looks like male, adult male, allegedly.
Allegedly. But yeah, that's that. I guess that's like non-crypto, whatever the Richard whatever.
Well, I kind of feel bad because I wasn't actually trying to shit on something you actually like, Whiskey. I was just just saying. If the dude's legit, that's fine. I mean, I don't know shit about crypto. I know you pay a lot of attention to that. So if it's something worth paying attention to, I don't want to dissuade anybody from doing so. Because
no, I could care less. I don't have any interest in that. My interest in purely is look at what this guy's got. It's fucking hilarious. Who wears a fucking Burberry bonnet? Who spends money like that on something so superficial? That's the funny part about it.
I get it. Okay, right.
What?
So it's
ridiculous. The $3 million worth of watches behind him in a case that spins constantly is ridiculous.
Yeah, okay.
Well,
so it's retarded.
What's ridiculous to me is a 40-year-old man that just has like a teddy bear like just out there in the open, like, and he has no kids.
Yeah, but Sammy, it's like a Gucci teddy bear that it probably cost $30,000. I mean, that's the whole idea behind it, right? It's a flex. It's all a flex.
Yeah, there's
something up there for everybody is the thing, right? Like even if you're just an old school fucking hunter or whatever, like you can appreciate a decoy, and decoys are very fucking expensive.
Even if I had money to flex, there's a lot more shit. There's more shit that I would buy.
Yeah, there's an old saying, something about putting good money behind bad, and in this context would be like putting your good time behind, you know, bad whatever, and you could spread that out to every fucking thing that we all know each other for, which is retards on the internet. But
Well, so
I don't
you
really
know,
know
it's
my
the
fault.
thing about Richard is it's not always just about the flexing. He spent $26 million and donated it to research, basically how to make people live longer. The research he donated to has something to do with T cells and keeping cancer suppressed, so that it never, because everybody apparently has cancer, but it like has to be
Yeah, like
something has to
metastasizing.
happen right in order for it to become an active. And yeah, he donated $26 million to research, to T cell research through some major research fund to fucking, because that's what he's like. That's what he said. He's like, all this means nothing without the longevity.
So he's trying to make us all not immortal, but he's trying to basically
Live longer. I
Yeah.
mean,
Right. They
look,
trying to do things like extend life to 150, shit like that.
yeah, I mean, yeah, billionaires donate to shit all the time, and it is notable to pay attention to what they actually are donating to. And the Bill Gates of the world, the vaccination, the peddling vaccines all across the world before this whole thing is different than what you're talking about. I mean, it is notable. It is, that is something worth noting. It's not the same as he may be flaunting all the shit and whatever, but that's something.
Yeah.
Anyway, Sammy, how you doing?
Yeah, it's
buddy?
definitely like he didn't just give $26 million to COVID research, right? I mean,
Right, or to fucking some other arbitrary thing that so many other like the Bill Gates fucking vaccinate Africa group or whatever, some fucking, you know what I mean, some thing that's clear, or the I'm sorry, the Clinton Foundation, rather, 26 million to the Clinton Foundation. Where the fuck did that go? To trafficking Haitian kids to pedophiles on an island, maybe.
Maybe
maybe.
might have had something to do with it.
Might have had something to do with it. But yeah, no, like that is notable. And again, it's in this fucking day and age, it's so hard to discern this from that. A lot of times, most people don't have the time to do so, or the energy, if they do have the time, or the other way around. If they have the energy, they don't have the time. So
That
I don't know. Go ahead.
that does remind me. I saw a tweet, and I wish I remembered who it was from, but it was something along the lines of you're not hearing a lot of COVID news out of like Africa, only South Africa for some reason, and I forget what the point of.
Well, South Africa is the white part of Africa.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So like that's the only part you're hearing about in terms of COVID. So I don't know. Are people implying that
Well, because they're,
are people
I've had. I'm sorry. Go ahead, dude.
Is the news implying that like black people are immune to COVID or what?
No, they're just not reporting it the same way. I've talked to people in real life, and we've talked about this ad nauseum, the COVID and shit on this podcast since I've been on here with you. But only recently has it really started to bleed into real life, where people I know and have known for years are talking about things related to it, either directly or indirectly, but mostly directly. I have had more than 3 conversations with people that have involved genuine concern that they're putting COVID in the water, that they're the chemtrails have COVID,
Mm-hmm.
and that and that they're putting it into just the general food supply. But all three of those come from the same thing, because they all have kids in school, and all these crazy fucking rules that keep changing wildly, and what test works and what doesn't. And these at-home tests for all three of these people say you can't touch anything but your nose. If you touch your tap water, it's going to test COVID positive. If you touch the dirt out, in your front yard, it's going to test positive. And to them, they're all thinking, well, whatever. If I wave it around in my front yard, and
Sam, you're a fan.
If I wave it around in my front yard and it tests positive for COVID, that means it's in the air. Not a one of them are considering that it's just meant to. It's not any of those things. It's built into. It's just fear. It's a fear thing. Sammy, we're gonna get you banned here. I don't want to keep going on this, but it's actually kind of raised my hair. IRL a couple times recently with some of these people that people that I trust and I have known for a long time say these things to me, and I can't believe they're coming out of their mouth. And I don't even know how to counter them to sound sane, because they sound fucking insane from where I'm sitting, and I feel like the crazy person most of the time.
I think it's kind of the whole thing of like, and this doesn't just apply to COVID, but it's like the best way I can describe it is, it's like we've discovered Discord, right? Like, we all use Discord, but then like one of our IL friends just discovered Yahoo Messenger, and they think it's the greatest thing ever, right? So like, I don't know how to put it, but it's like they're just figuring out shit that we've like known for a while.
They're behind. Yeah, they're behind on the whole conspiracy curve.
Right.
Conspiracy in quotes, because again, as it's been memed to fucking death, conspiracies at this point are up. Conspiracy theorists are up on the scoreboard.
Well,
and a lot of
yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, it's funny you mention that, because like I went and saw the new Spider-Man movie today, and
good ass movie.
And yes, it is. And I don't know if you caught this, but they blatantly made J. Jonah Jameson Alex Jones.
Oh yeah. Very clear.
You have like even my mom, who doesn't like watch Alex Jones or really know much of Alex Jones. She even commented that it was clear that was Alex Jones. But like, you go back.
Sammy just got his mom on a list somewhere.
Well, if that's the case, Marvel got everyone on a list with this movie, because like 15 years ago, no one knew who Alex Jones really was, unless you were already into conspiracy theory shit, and now everyone knows about this type of stuff. So,
well, yeah, and I mean, it was. I don't think it was just obvious. It was almost an homage.
Yeah.
In my opinion, it wasn't even like mockery, because a lot of what he was saying was factual. He was reporting the truth in the face of all the other, whitewashing by corporate whatever, be it mainstream media or whatever. I mean, again, I only watched it once, but it was good. I really enjoyed it. I fucking hate Marvel movies. I have since Iron Man 3, I think. I've watched a few of them, but I don't like them. They're not. They're the spectacle and shit is not worth the fucking headache.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Why? What? Who? No, that's fucking stupid. You know what I mean? It's not good story wise, but this was good. I enjoyed it.
I just liked seeing it.
I just want to
Toby.
say, hey, that clip that we played earlier, that's from a movie called Gummo. If the audience wants to know, Gummo. Gummo.
So that
Little fucking goddamn racist old kids.
so that's an actual movie, like a
Yeah, that's a clip from a movie.
like a B movie, or I've never heard of it. So that might be a fun like watch together.
Yeah.
But no, I
We'll do it on the Dying Odyssey platform.
There we go.
I enjoyed seeing. I wanted to see this movie for one reason, and that was to see Toby again. And he looks good for. I mean,
An old man.
yeah.
Yeah, no, they did a good job, man. They really did. And the only reason this movie is so good is because the other series of Spider-Man movies exist.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they were good movies. Just like the fucking Star Wars prequels. Everybody hated on the Star Wars prequels, and there are many flaws in them. But compared to this new generation of Star Wars, people are like, whoa, shit.
Yeah.
That was
those
great.
weren't so
yeah.
bad. You know, like it's the same kind of thing where you people burying these fucking IPs into the ground, and you know we take a lot of this shit for granted. In some cases, some things have been made better. Dune, for instance, Dune's never been adapted to screen very well, and the Dune movie was, I thought, exceptional.
Well, like, and same thing with Cobra Kai and like the whole Karate Kid thing. Like, who really gave a crap about the Karate Kid saga? You know, unless you grew up.
Depends on when you grew up. Yep.
Yeah,
right.
I mean, if you grew up with it, like
they knew what they were
sure,
doing,
but when like, and that was like a real shock one, because I'm like, really, they made a series based off the Karate Kid, really? And then it turned out to be actually good. So
They should make a series based on Three Ninjas now and see how that goes.
Oh my god, I was literally just fucking thinking about Three Ninjas earlier, dude.
Yeah.
Colt.
Tum
Tum. Oh fuck. I can't remember the other one, man. Colt, Tum Tum, and something. I loved at least the first two movies when I was a kid, man.
Yeah.
For sure. The first one especially. Holy fuck. Oh, man.
Three Ninjas Kick Back.
Three Ninjas Kick Back. Sammy, what do you know about Three Ninjas? You know about Three Ninjas?
I've heard the name, but not much else.
Oh man, really?
Now that's a watch party.
Yeah, dude. Even that shit when I even had your ass karate kicking around the house as a kid. Everybody was doing that shit.
Dude, oh man. I destroyed my little sister's early 90s full plastic like home like kitchen.
Yeah, I just beat the shit out of my little sister, so we just stopped at little sister for me.
No, I had a baby sister too at the time, so we had a little playroom, and I would go in there with my plastic katana and just fucking like swing, roundhouse kick the fuck out of this plastic set and chop it up like it was a bad guy, you know?
Yep. I had a broomstick as a bow staff once and busted out a light fixture.
Dude, you know what? I used a shirt as a like nunchucks one time, and I knocked my thermostat off the wall, and the
Mm.
mercury fell out. Remember when
Oh,
mercury were still in thermostats? There.
yeah. I still have
Yeah.
a mercury thermostat.
Mm-hmm.
I have steam heat.
Yeah, buddy. It was the first time I understood, like, well, I don't want to say understood it. It was like a whole new thing opened up for me because the shit landed on the carpet and it was like sitting on top of the carpet, but it was like liquid.
Mm.
My dad's like, "Don't fucking touch that! Don't." I was actually, I said I was whipping my shirt around like nunchucks, but I took my shirt off and whipped it because it was like a wrestling shirt. I don't even remember. It was a wrestling shirt or something that I wasn't supposed to wear to school. I'm like, fuck you guys. I took it off violently and and knocked the thermostat off the wall. And then I saw some liquid shit go flying on the floor. I'm like, what the fuck? And I literally got on my hands and knees. I was not mad anymore. I was very, because I'd seen Terminator 2 at that point. So I'm like, what the fuck? This is like some liquid metal shit.
You just let T-1000 out of the fucking
dude.
out
I
of the
just
bag.
let T-1000 out of the goddamn wall. And then my dad literally kicked me in the thigh. Don't fucking touch that. Don't get near it. But it was anyway.
T-1000 is gonna come alive and fucking kill the whole family.
Well, mercury poisoning and then die.
Have you seen this boy? And then you're all dead.
I had a
Looking Robert Pattinson comes fucking dead faced in the door.
Have you seen this boy?
I had a friend, speaking of kicking stuff, who we used to watch Walker Texas Ranger reruns after school. So one of my friends who did not do karate, that's the important part of the story. He got the brilliant idea to like kick a wooden screen door. But what he did was he was barefoot and he roundhouse kicked it. It didn't break off, but what happened was he got splinters in his foot. And so yeah, he was like crying and shit. It was and he wore like a fake ass like cowboy hat too while he did it. That was the funny thing too. So
I can see Sammy in that situation trying to be empathetic, but having to bury his laughter and not being able to contain himself, so he's still like bouncing and hiccuping a little bit all over the place.
My friend was like crying and he goes, "Are you laughing?" And I'm like, "No, I'm crying too. It just looks like I'm laughing." I mean the truth was the truth is I was crying, but I was crying from laughing so damn hard. But then I also remember whenever we would play the X-Men, I would just always get picked to be Professor Xavier. And
that's cheating, bro.
Yeah,
that's fucking cheating, man.
Well, I didn't pick it. I just
you should have gave somebody else the wheelchair, and you should have been like Wolverine.
Yeah, that's literally the person I was going to suggest was you be Wolverine, Sam.
maybe Wolverine, and then just like what hop on. The best theme song.
Best fucking theme song. I fucking love. You know what? The Batman animated theme song is pretty fucking good too.
Oh yeah. They're planning on bringing Batman the animated series back, I guess.
Oh, I'm sure that won't be a fucking atrocity.
No, never. Especially since they, especially with all new writers. Oh no, it would never be an atrocity. So
mandatory black man for Catwoman.
Yeah, we need a black trans man, woman. I mean, tram. We need a black tram. BIPOC. Fuck, I don't know, man. I'm losing
Otherwise,
steam
it just
here,
won't
guys.
be. It just won't be right.
We need
a black trans woman as Catwoman, and then we need a Muslim as the Riddler.
You know, I saw that they casted a black chick for Batgirl. Did you guys see that?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I'm not gonna lie. She looks like she fits the role pretty well, actually.
Oh, nice. Well, I mean, I could see that. I definitely could see that.
The Catgirl movie might not be, or the Batgirl movie might not turn out to be complete shit.
Right on.
I
saw a Moon something character trailer earlier. The first one.
Oh, Moon Knight or something.
Maybe. Hold on. It was a Marvel character. Moon. Yeah, Moon Knight. Yep, that's exactly what it is.
See, now what Marvel's doing is they're just bringing up all the most obscure characters.
Oh yeah, of course, dude.
It's gonna be fucked up though if they do all the most obscure characters like correctly. Now they're on like a mission to get it right instead of fucking virtue signaling, and then they just ruin the whole main part of the franchise, fucking up with virtue signaling.
Well, hold on. If they fuck the whole whatever has happened up to this point, if they fuck all of that up with making all of these obscure characters right, I am perfectly fine with that.
Yeah.
Fuck, you know what I mean? Like, that already has its audience. The people that want the flash and the pizzazz and whatever like Daredevil, Sammy.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, but Daredevil, from the Netflix series, is in this new Spider-Man movie quickly. He's only in there for a minute, but just that little cameo, I fucking love that show. That is a great show. I'm very mad that Marvel took it away from Netflix. But that was good. Like, the character development was great. It was good. It was a good fucking show. And I was happy to see him in that. But
I hope with this Batgirl movie that they go back to like the old style Batmans, would take the CGI out of it. Fucking, let's just see the traditional fucking acting and the way you want to see shit in like the Batman original or Returns.
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. This new Batman with the fucking kid from the Twilight series. What's his name, Sam?
Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson. Is
he the new Batman?
Yeah.
It looks fucking pretty good, man. It looks pretty good from what I've seen. It's raw, just like you're talking about. It's not a lot of CGI. His helmet, like his Batman mask, looks
This is the main vampire dude from.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, Mr. Sparkles, or Sparkly Boy. Yeah. Well, I guess what they're going for too is like they're going to make it like more of like a mystery too, which I mean that's kind of the point of Batman.
Hold on. Time out. I'm looking. I googled Marvel Moon Knight, and right here on the front. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Sammy. But
no, go ahead.
It says here movies, Spider-Man Identity, Moon Knight. Is there a Spider-Man Identity movie that you guys are aware of?
There might be like an animated, like direct to DVD movie or something like that, but no.
Yeah, it's Spider-Man Identity. It says it's a film. 6.1 out of 10. What the fuck? I'm sorry. Oh wait, 2019. It's got 3 out of 5 stars.
That's probably like one of those animated, right? Yeah.
All right, sorry to derail.
No, no.
The IPs are very interesting, though.
Yeah, clearly.
I mean, at what point? Here's my question: is like, at what point are they just gonna reset the whole timeline
Mm.
too?
They will, as it suits their needs per IP. I mean, the fact that Sony owns part of Spider-Man is gonna help with that.
Yeah.
They could completely separate from the MCU and make an SCU, an SMCU. Or, yeah, you know what I mean? If it gets that bad, you know what I mean? If the movies stop making money to that degree, they'll sell the rights to Sony, all of them, or something like that. It'll just keep going, man. I mean, myths and stories have lived on for a long time. It's only recently that the Jews have started making all this money off of them. Answer chat again for Mrs. Whiskey.
Have you
echo quotes?
Have you seen the new Boba Fett show or whatever the hell it's?
Oh hell no! The only thing I saw was Mr. Depeche Molesterson's, Dick Masterson's parody account, who's actually a good friend of mine on Twitter. He made a parody, or he put Joe Rogan's face on one of the pictures of Boba Fett, and that's the only thing I know of it.
Oh yeah,
I didn't even know the show existed. I don't give a flying fucking shit.
There's no reason to, other than that, like it's like even the hardcore fanboys who like usually try and like justify everything as like good, are like, yeah, this is bad. Basically, it's just watching Boba Fett do like MMO.
Do Boba Fett shit, right?
Well, no, not even Boba Fett shit, because that would be cool. But instead, he's like trying to be like Tony Soprano in the Star Wars world, right? But like also not, because he wants to like help people now too, which makes no sense. So he's basically like doing all these like side quests, and I shit you not, he now literally has like a gang of like hipster teenagers who ride.
Oh yeah, I saw the stupid fucking bikes that look like Power Ranger bikes.
Yeah, who ride space.
I did see that.
Who ride space Vespas, and yeah, it's. I was laughing at it. I was watching this. I'm like, wait, is this a? No, this is not a parody. It should be, but it's not. So
that's awful.
I would say that Blue Harvest, or whatever the Family Guy Star Wars parody, is more Star Wars than Disney.
Yeah.
So.
Hey guys, I gotta work in the morning, so I'm gonna get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
I actually gotta go. Pretty soon too.
Yeah, we all do. So I think this would be a good time to wrap things up. So thanks for coming on, you guys. Whiskey, anything?
Shut her down, baby.
Anything?
Yeah. You guys want to come check out Buy the Dip? We do it Sunday nights at 7 Central. So we'll be there talking about over on my channel, WhiskeyRunnerOne channel, on YouTube. You can find us at Buy the Dip.
All one word, right? Whiskey 101. Sorry.
Whiskey 101. Yep. Yeah, so that's where you can find the show. We don't promote anybody buy anything, but we do some dives into some coins and some drama and shit like that. So it's a good time over there.
Hell yeah. Go hang out with my friend.
I'll have the links for that in the description of the show after the stream. And
Sweet.
And Sandwich also does snacks on that show too. Or something. Right?
Yeah, she's a good contributor to the tokens too, so.
Yeah, that's right. And
That's right.
She's a boss.
And then Apex can be found wherever Gamma things are sold.
Nowhere. And maybe everywhere. I love you though, Sammy. Happy fucking birthday in chat. And future listeners, current listeners, thank you for coming. Whiskey, it's nice to fucking talk to you again, man. I haven't actually talked to you in a long time. So we did it live. Let's fucking go. Sammy, you as well. I only get once a week with you usually. Now we're at 2, so.
Well,
Apex, make yourself a little more available.
Yeah.
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 Maybe.
Anyway, good night, folks.
Later.
Thanks for listening to The Whitfield Report on the NGC Network. Please visit Sam's website at www.thesamwhitfield.com and support Sam on Patreon at patreon.com/Whitfield Report. Until next time, God bless, God save this great nation, and God, freedom, legacy, in that order.